up everyone and welcome back to the North for the next episode of Wartales with the D's Hurters. So I'm recording this straight after episode 2, so if anyone has requested any more characters since then, I will not see them until the episode after that, but I do have enough of a list now to sort of get on with anyway. I'm camping at the moment just outside of the tower. We have found this random Altar of the Eye outside in our camp. It does say that an assigned companion gives a random bonus until the next rest. So I will utilize this. We've got our cooking in, we've got our recovery there. We've also got our maximum valor points going up and generating per rest. So let's get camping. I'm interested to see what happens with this. Let me just quickly put the food on a pyre. 20% chance to get attacked whilst we're resting though. That's surprisingly a lot more dangerous than I was expecting. It hasn't happened yet, but now that I feel like I said it out loud, it's going to happen. Wait for it. Please, 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 please don't. Okay, son, we're good. We're okay. So well rested, we get 5 valor. Happiness hasn't changed, we're still at 15, but that's fine. We also produce that. I don't know what we got, but there's a question mark above Krista's head, so I'm going to go talk to her. It won't last long at this rate, my ribs hurt, and I still can't see clearly. But you're fine. Krista, you're fine. Cry. Search by Maul, just cry. -2 valor points, -6 happiness. Compensate. Requires 10, gets Krista, will gain the risk bonus trait. Risk bonus, wages increased by 30%. What? Hang on, how much is your wages it is? Okay, so it's 20. Interesting. So it would be, what, 26, I guess? You know what, just to make sure that the happiness doesn't go down to 9 and I lose all my valor points, fine, you now get 26. There's your raise. You're supposed to be like this super warrior woman. You've murdered loads of people. Come on, don't curl up into a ball. I'm giving you 26 crowns now. I do need to pay people off, but it will be the next camp when we do it. Let's get out of here. Let's get into... My god, this snowstorm will never end. Let me grab the snow irises. I'm going to need those. And let's go find this woodcutter area. I think it's a little bit further in. There we go. Found it. Man, I cannot see anything. Oh, that's a little bit better now. Let's see what's cracking on around here. Doesn't seem too bad for the time being. Can I just, I cannot steal the logs. And that makes me sad. I can technically cut wood. I will do that to say I've unlocked the woodcutter profession. I do have someone on the list who is gonna be a woodcutter, so maybe we'll find them today. Maybe we'll find someone else today. Hello, Anthas.
Huh? The chief is worried about us, and so he should be. The locals are getting more vindictive by the minute. They harass us. We haven't enough men to send a message, and what?
You keep saying harass kind of weirdly. Harassers. I mean, it might be an old way of saying it, to be fair. I assume they're here now.
The farmers are back.
As they always are.
You there, mercenaries. Since the chief sent you, hurry up and join our lads outside the camp. And stop these fools from getting in.
Well, I'm going to listen to them first, because I don't know what they have to say for themselves. What's cracking? Gentlemen, we can come to an agreement.
Don't you have anything better to do than harass refugees?
Okay, everyone's saying harass. It's really odd.
Even if you were Edor himself, you couldn't cut down those trees.
Ouch.
What do you mean? What's it to you if we cut those trees instead of any others?
The Mount Altis forest is sacred. It has belonged to the Tools since the dawn of time. If you upset the little folk, they will attack all the surrounding settlements, including ours and your haven.
Oh, so it's actually... It might be superstition, it might be real. I mean, there are monsters and mythical beings in this game, so it could be true.
Don't be absurd. The tools aren't even real. They're just fairy tales. We won't freeze to death over some imaginary pixies.
Well, you have come into their land to sort of live off it, I guess, and they haven't come to kill you for stealing their land, but they have come to stop you for cutting down these trees specifically. They're not saying to not cut trees anywhere else, though.
How dare you? For the eye's sake.
I guess I'm going to have to decide.
To move out. There's no lack of trees in this county.
I suppose you could technically go and cut them down somewhere else.
Did you hear that? Name your price and give those blasphemers the punishment they deserve. The Tools will be most grateful.
Am I switching sides? I mean, this guy seems kind of alright. Ooh, I mean, this is going to go either way, isn't it? I think I'm going to shake it up a bit, and I think I'm going to join the Tool Defenders side for this one, just because I feel like, you know, there is a chance that it could be real, and if they are just trying to protect something that they've sort of agreed upon in Tiltron, that is just a thing that should happen, and they've kind of come in and go, okay, yeah, they're I think they're war refugees, but they've been informed that, you know, don't cut down these trees, cut somewhere else, and that's fine. But if you cut down here, then we're gonna have problems. And then they've sort of done it anyway. So I kind of don't agree with what they've done here. So I will side with the tall defenders. This is just me trying to understand it as well as not feel so bad about killing some refugees, you know? Some characters are important. If they die, the battle will end. Important allied characters must be protected. And important enemies... Oh, captured, is it? Well, who's the old... So what do you get for that? You get an extra... Critical hit is increased by 40%. What do I get? Movement is increased by 60%. I feel like you can lock down... So Owenol is the guy on our side. I feel like if you lock down Anthas, he cannot be captured, though. They lose this ability to, like, everyone else. I'm pretty sure if they go into combat, that's kind of what I remember from early access. I can't quite 100% confirm that, but I feel like it's correct. So, Krista, if you can come down here, please. Man, that movement, though. And I think this should be the case. So if we do Rampage... Rampage! Man, that is doing way more than it used to. And then if we lock him down... Okay, it used to be that when you locked down the leaders, it would remove the buffs from everyone else. Because critical hit chance increased by 40% is nuts. I'm expecting that we're going to get a lot of damage done to us in this fight. Yep. 15 just from that alone. That's crazy town. I guess if we do this... I guess I'm just going to have to use as many things as I can. Well, don't stop Ela. He's going to still crit regardless. Can we get, like, here, maybe? You are going to get muddied up a bit. Don't worry too much about it, I guess. Nice. Close. Very close. At least you shot your own... You didn't shoot your own guy. So, yeah, I've got to take into account that that's a teeny tiny bit different to what it used to be. Am I going to be able to get here and do a good old... Well, Fenris can probably actually come around here and seal it, right? I think so. Come on, buddy. Take them out before they can crit us. That's going to be the aim of the game here. Okay, Fenris is not messing about. He does not want to be crit. Which I can appreciate. Okay, so if I go... Let's say here. I might be able to take this guy out pretty quickly. Oh, very close, Yarman. Very close. Well, on that note, let's go out here. You're just going to jump on the foot soldier again, right? If the foot soldier gets attacked, the foot soldier gets attacked. I can live with that. Hodrum is also going to be a bit of a problem. Have we all gone over here? Krista has, Ela has, Fenris has, Yarman has. I guess Rolf, get in there. Our son. Man, these interactive kills, I say interactive, but these kills are pretty damn brutal. And also, you know, cool as all hell. Right, Galvanize. You like to crit, I like to kill. Let's go. You have enough movement to get here and then just taunt them so you weaken them overall. So even if they do crit... Rolf's got a bit of a creepy laugh. We will get another Valor Point, and even if they do crit, it's going to be less damage now. They didn't crit. They will poison, though. These refugees have got it going on a bit. Can I sneak around here a bit? I don't want to accidentally stand on a trap. I need to refresh my throwing weapons because we are fresh out, unfortunately, but I can manage that. Let's stab that one. And then stand by it so I get another Valor Point, please. Thank you. You're probably going to shoot Krista. Oh my god, the crits. Crits for days, people. Crits for days. Right, well. How much damage did that do? Okay, yeah. Ela did not like that person in particular, and now, technically, you could actually use the recoil shot and shoot you back a bit. Are we seeing an MVP? I wonder who we're going to get offered as the first captain. I do wonder. Can you get there and just destroy them? Can you get a little bit closer and just destroy them? Don't mind if you do. Yeah, love to see it. Oh, you basically decked them in... Once again, we seem to go for the kneecaps quite a lot. Not that I'm complaining, but we seem to go to the kneecaps a lot. Okay, this guy might go in and just smack him if he can get around. He is now surrounded, so we should just be able to seal the deal. Maul, can you get directly behind him? Oh, you've got to do it all the way around. And just finish it, bud. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, we didn't get to use the crits too much, at least. A little bit, though. Maybe that's why they changed it. We did get the Ringleader's Dagger, which I guess I know who I'm giving to. We'll repair everything. That's good to see. Yarman, welcome to level 2, my friend. I do need to pay our companions a bit more, but that's fine. Willpower would be decent. Strength, I suppose, would be pretty good as well. I think, generally speaking, the unit survives the first time they should die in combat. Once per encounter. So if he's got 15 willpower, he survives the first time they should die. Done. Absolutely done. Every time this unit ends their turn next to an ally as well, Valorous support is super handy with Spearmen, so we will do that. And then Maul will get to level 3 as well. And you did say you wanted to go Super Crit Town, so I'll keep up with Super Crit Town. Right, your crit's now 14%, and Cutthroat seems to be the way to go, just so we got Frenzy and Ambush, which is performed 2 additional attacks, so I think that's a good place to be. Also, I'm not taking the corpses for the last time. Let me just go to our little group over here. Let me just find Maul very quickly. God, we're getting a lot of daggers. So, Dexterity plus... So we get an extra +5. We get Devious Whirlwind, but we don't get Poisoning Skill anymore. But with Devious Whirlwind, if this attack hits several units, it creates a cloud of poison under each of them. So it's definitely worth it. Dexterity plus 16 and Critical plus 15. That's crazy. And I assume that's not as good. No, it is not. We need some different weapons now. Okay, let me go back to the camp. They are not going to be super happy. Let's see what Owen all says. I mean, he'll be happy, but the other guy won't. Thanks.
I can only imagine the wrath of these creatures had the refugees continued to fell but one tree.
I mean, there's a lot of wood currently surrounding us, buddy. I don't know if you can see, but they've probably already done it.
Take this as a token of our gratitude.
Is it woods, or would that be too on the nose? Ah, beans times 15. Well, I can't really say too much, but the villagers have preserved the Mount Altus Forest. You know, I think in terms of from like an environmental standpoint, I think we did a good thing. Maybe not from a, you know, save the refugees area.
Enough not to believe in the tools. Had these people been from Balerion, they would never have come here to chop wood.
Interesting that Balerion gets name dropped there. That's part of a DLC area. Interesting. Can I now just take this wood? Because I don't think they'd want it. No, apparently it's still stealing. But it was theirs. You've technically stolen it from them. Can I not just steal it from you? Robbing Peter to pay Paul, is it? Is that not how this is working? We don't even have any thieves either. That'll be another profession to get in. Right, well, let's exit here. They're probably not going to like us if we go back to that area, I would imagine. Blacksmith Blackout. Interesting. I think that's to do with handing over one of the blacksmiths over at Stormcat. But I think there is a possibility you can take them to the place where he originally came from and send him there. Because usually whenever I've done it, I've just taken him to the closest blacksmith. But I'm going to try it a little bit differently this time. Aha, there's that group that we need to go and attack. Let's just kill 2 birds, 1 stone whilst we're here, with Fault the Terrible. I like his helmet. Can I have his helmet? Honestly, I just like that helmets are in the game. We're leveling up quite fast to say that, like, I imagine when we get to, like, level 5-ish, it's going to, like, slow down like an absolute freight train. Damage taken reduced by 20%, so really we want to take out Fault the Terrible, who's got 41 armor. Oh, man. They ain't messing. Press the occupy stand light here, I'd say. Then you can swing twice. It's always slightly closer than you think, isn't it? Nice. I'll take it, and we'll get another point, which you can use straight away on this henchman. Won't quite kill it, but it will be a good start. These guys are quite far away, so I'm going to try and deal with the others before they actually get an attack. Now, Mr. Lover, Mr. Fault the Terrible is going to get a go next. So really I would want Rolf to go and do it, because that way he would be able to weaken him. But unfortunately we are in a bit of a weird position where we can't get through this little gap. So we're just going to have to deal. Oh, very close. Right, dead next turn. If we can at least remove someone off the board, that would be advantageous. What is with the crits? The crits on Krista. The crits on Krista. Who's going to go next? That henchman. Oh, no you don't. Oh, no you don't. Get out of here with that mess. And then if you first aid Krista, and then you'll also get that Valor point back straight away because you're standing right next to her. There we go. Perfect. It's almost like I planned it. Okay. If I go here, I think I can do the spinny dagger move. I think. Okay, not quite. God, that's not a lot of damage, is it? Let me entertain you. If I stand... I know this is technically a waste of valor point, but I get it back anyway. And plus that way I surround Fault and will get more damage on him. Let's go up here, and then I can weaken this guy. And I'll also get the point back for getting in a duel, so it's basically paying for itself. Hey, I'm getting back used to the game. What do you know? Playing the game a few hours in a row will actually get you into a game. Funny how that works, right? You guys, I think, are too far away, so I don't have to worry too much about it. I don't think yet, anyway. I don't know why you're targeting that. I guess you don't really have an option, so it makes sense, I guess? Can you shoot over? It might not be worth it. Let me just shoot this guy for the time being. I don't want him to move out of the... Actually, technically I do, because then I will get it back if Rolf then gets into combat with him again. Makes sense, doesn't it? Are you too far away to actually... Yeah, you're too far away. I don't think you've got any throwing weapons. Oh, you might. I can't see in your hand properly. I guess we'll see. If, Ela, can you just kill... okay, can you move, like, here? Shoot. Haven't seen a, like, crit sort of interactive kill for Ela yet. They do exist. I do remember them in the early access, but it's fine if it isn't. And now, we are in business. Can we push you back slightly, please? Perfect. Go away. You're on slowdown, so you're probably going to take forever to actually get to us now. Yeah, you're not getting to us right now. You'll love to see it. Okay, Krista, if you could do me a favor and get this one locked down, please. Don't attack her own guys. It's not very nice to do so. And if you could rampage, I need to take care of that armor as quickly as... Oh, she's become one of the large... She's a giant. I'm getting flashbacks to that Futurama episode. You know the one. Unless you're too young for it these days? I don't know how old that episode is. Ugh, even thinking about that age sort of thing didn't make me happy then. Right, lock this one down, please. Don't want him going anywhere against our plan. You're too far away because you're on slowdown, right? You're going to target, it's not really going to make much of a difference. Now, what we want to do is deal with Fault the Terrible a petit peu. So if I come here and stab him, he'll still do double damage, but he won't move because he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. The hard place being Krista, the rock being Maul. Ah, that's a lot of damage, though. They ain't messing. Now, can I go here and do the spinny? I can do the spinny. Spinny! And Maul unlock the trait Lively. Very cool. I'm going to have to check all these out when we get out of here. Unlocking all these traits is really cool. Now, if you want to get behind him and then give him the old attack, is that going to instigate a... It's not. So you know what? Just lacerate the fool. Oh, mate. Very unfortunate. But it is now our turn. So, Mr. Terrible himself is going to get another go. Let's make sure he regrets it. Alright, Christy, you just got to take that on my chin a bit more. I do have some medicine, don't worry. Who goes next? I think Femris will be okay. Can you do a spin if you just go stand here again? Is that a thing that you can do? Oh boy, is it. Right, Fault's gone. At no fault of his own. Except it was a massive fault of his own. Right, give me that valor point. Enough joking. Are you just going to die from the poison? Almost. Well, now you will. I mean, this isn't really poison unless you gave her iron poisoning. I think that's how it works. Alright, cool. And then, could you clear us off, s'il vous plaît? Nice! That wasn't too bad. That was manageable. Do we get anything good? We got his helmet. I was even joking about it, but we got it. Right, let me repair everything. Let me do a quick heal. That is our last medicine, though, so I do need to go back to town after this. We got a roost or a roust ball. This leather ball isn't worth much outside the roust field. Fine. Again, I can sell it. And I also got the Corporal's Bassinet. This Bassinet's visor is hard to open, probably because it hasn't been properly maintained. Heavy helmet, rare, deserters. It is heavy. So only someone who can wield heavy stuff will be able to use it, which I don't think we currently have anyone with heavy. Let me have a quick look. We don't. To be fair, the first person probably will be Fenris. Oh, hi, Clace. How goes it?
Please, untie me. Lahart's goons could be here any minute. They want to take me back to Edoran.
Okay.
I'm no danger to anyone. They're after me because I deserted. You can't imagine what they do to artisans like me in Wartales. Count Lahart treats us worse than
And it's also
slaves.
pronounced Artes. Man, I must have said things so wrong in the early access. Sure thing. Oh, we need a
I'm no danger to
thief.
anyone. They're after me because
I might be Man, the amount of stuff that relies on thievery in this first area. Let me just grab some hemp. I always grab some hemp. Okay, so I'll be right back, buddy. Is this going to be a point where I come back and he's gone? I mean, hell, maybe. Okay, cancel a little bit just to recover. I've paid everyone's wages. Don't worry, I am paying you all. I'm not just trying to get away with it. I'm not that bad of a person. But let's get back to Stromcap now. There's a lot of stuff I want to try and build. We've got loads of stuff in our inventory now that we can utilize. Let me have a quick look at here. Is that a... Oh, wow, look at all the PP we can gain. So collect 100 resources. Don't mind if I do. Spend 5 knowledge points. Don't mind if I do. And I'll quickly go level up and gain 1. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, reach mysteries and wisdom level 2. So now we can actually add additional... I guess this is unlocking it, and then we have to use... Cool. I actually quite like that. I'll have some more PP, thank you very much. So it's cool that you can just keep doing these over and over and over. Let me have a quick look here. So what's that? Animals have reduced aggression range and to give up the chase faster. Companions are less prone to be injured in battle. I mean, that's quite decent. Cost of items from the Trackers Guild, not really fussed about that at the moment. A troop eats 3 less food. Purging a rat nest also grants 50 influence, maybe sometime in the future. Cost of upgrading a legendary weapon reduced, that's going to be a long time. Torches last longer and light up a larger area in battle. You know what? I'm going to go with less prone to be injured. Now, does that give us that, or does that give us the ability to unlock it? I assume it just gives us it, right? Because it's not actually in here, it's in the other thing. Okay, that's good to know. Right, let's get back to Stromcap, quick as we can. Okay, so I've done a few things around town, I've handed in the contracts, I've taken one more, we've almost got 1,000 crowns, which is actually quite impressive. This is reset, it does reset a lot more often than I realised, but there isn't really anyone in there that would match up with the people that are on the list currently. I have got all our medicine back thanks to Ela concocting it for me. I don't know how far you're in with... not too far from getting to the next level of Alchemist. We've also got to a point where we can now appoint someone as a captain. I'm going to hold off on this until I get everyone's sort of perspective in the community, because I want to see who everyone thinks should be the captain. Let's do a few more fights today, and let's see who is more deserving of it, because as soon as we can get a captain, we can then get a lieutenant, and then we get the banner. So I guess we can see what people vote on after this episode. Let me quickly go to the forge. I think there are some things we can now build. So I can make, technically I make 2, but I only need 1. So what I need, leather 4, wood 6, iron ore. Okay, so I can make 1 of these each, so that would basically be Krista and Rolf's weapons sorted. We don't really have any unlocks for the one-handed stuff yet. There's already a target that's being given to Fenris, so he's okay on that. There is a padded jacket, which doesn't need too much, but I think it might be a bit too much for what we've got right now. And I can also make some armor. It's all going to come down to, do we prefer defense or damage? I think we are doing, like, enough damage at the moment. Like, we are killing stuff pretty well. It's just, like, it's eating into our health a lot faster. So I think maybe if I build 1 of these... Let's see how hard it is. Oh, God. The stress is getting to me. God damn it. I played myself. Stress always gets me like that. We do get a knowledge point, though, so what I will actually do is, before I forget, I am going to go into here and make it so we unlock, not helmets, although it would be cool to get some. I am going to do this so we get the one-handed weapon sword as well. I think it'd just be nice to cover it all. And then we will get to this one as well, so we can get some better bows and spears. We might even find some in the field, to be fair. What else can we build with our remaining stuff? So I can still build a decent amount of things. So, you know what? Since you're the one building everything for us, why don't you treat your... Oh, no. We need... Yeah, no, we can still build one. Why don't you treat yourself and build something for yourself? It's only fair. Don't screw it up. Oh, God. I feel like I'm going to screw it up. Oh, so when you're making your own stuff, you don't make a mess of it. But when you're making someone else's stuff, you just kind of sack it off, do you? It's not very nice, is it? So I could build one more of those, that'd be fine. I might just end up getting, how much is that? A falchion, which I could then give to Fenris would be quite good. You know what, let's build a one-handed falchion, and then that'll be sorted, and then I'll see if I've got enough to then build an actual brigandine, and then, or even just like this light studded thing, that could also be quite handy. See, I'm doing it quite well now. It's almost like I'm not paying attention to it. Can I build anything else? I could build some more throwing weapons, which I do kind of need anyway. So I'll quickly build some of those, and then I'll see how much I need for... Oh, I need quite a bit of leather. I need quite a bit of iron ore, so it might not be the case. I'm going to make some knives, and then we'll come out of it. Oh, you know, actually, I'm going to make some hatchets, because then we get an extra knowledge jump. Oh, and I also don't actually need to hit the thing for that, it just happens. And now, if I then go here, I like that I'm, like, just taking all this off now, so I'll just unlock that as well. And now we have decent weapon sets for it. Very cool. I don't know if I'll have enough to upgrade or build anything now. I think we basically use what we can. I could technically build some rags, but I don't think that's really going to make much of a difference. We need some iron ore, we need some leather. That's fine, it's to be expected. Longbow, we need wood. Imagine my surprise. Same with the iron spear. Okay, let me swap out everyone's stuff and everything, and we'll get back out there. Okay, that's sorted. We've still got almost 1,000 crowns, so I gave Molly the throwing weapons again. I decided to give Rolf the medium armor, because it does give you a -2 to movement, but you still have more movement than everyone else, even wearing this armor, so your additional movement has actually helped you in the end. So that's quite handy. Obviously, Krista now has the iron two-handed axe, which now gives you a disgusting amount of strength. And Fenris, I actually didn't notice that you need to be level 2 to wield this, but you are 10 XP off leveling up, so all you need to do is survive the next fight, and then you can use it. So just don't die, basically. How hard is it not to die, you know? Right, where is this other group? It is further down this way, and it might be also cool to try and clear out that other mine so we can utilize it for more iron ore, so we can build more things. And also kill all the people in there to get their stuff. I must say, we've really started off on the right foot in terms of money. I thought, like, wages and losing money was going to have a larger impact on the game on this difficulty level, but maybe I'm speaking too soon. It's actually going to be absolutely awful in a second, and I've just sort of signed our own death warrant by saying that out loud, but I guess we'll find out in a bit. Oh, Wealthy Farm, is it? But I assume it's not their last name that's wealthy, it's just that they are a wealthy farm. The nerve of it. Well, I'll come back this way, because there is a group I need to go and find up here somewhere. I think they're literally, like, here, from what I gather on the map. Come on, where are you? There you are. I'm going to grab those flowers, because we do a little bit of flower picking. Yes, we do. And then we'll go take out these guys, we'll go to that wealthy farm, and then we'll go check out the mine. I think we're probably going to be in Tiltron for the first 2 episodes, just dealing with the scenario and just checking out the area. Every location is big. I'm fully expecting this series to be quite a long one, so I hope everyone is strapped in and ready for that. I have an hour, I just have to make the episodes longer, but that's kind of off-putting to some people, I guess. So it's honestly, it varies on, like, what you like and what you want from the video. Right, there's the hoodlum guy. I mean, I guess we can try out all our new stuff. He'll go there. Yarman go there. Right, you're going first, right? Okay, Fenris, don't stand on that trap. I can see it. Please don't stand on it. Walk here. Walk in like a weird, like, Tetris or Snake fashion. I mean, as in Snake, the old mobile game. Some of you might be too young to know that. Nah, everyone knows what Snake is. Right? Don't tell me that you don't. I don't want to age before your very eyes. Hiya. God. Damn, that looks painful. Well, start as you mean to go on. You've almost killed... You know what, not almost. You have killed another one. They're already demoralized. God damn it, Krista. You are mental. Love it. Love it. Right, you're kind of surrounded. What are you gonna do, buddy? 6 isn't great. It's not gonna get through the armor, though, so that's fine. So as long as we deal with it before the next turn, should be right. You're gonna do the Spinny Boy Deluxe, aren't you? Not that you really needed to, but hey, it's fun to do it anyway. And then can you move close enough to throw something? You can't, and there's not really much point using that, so I will just wait. I will just wait. Holy shit! Ela ate their cereal this morning. We are getting a lot of ringleader's daggers. Yeah, get a little bit healed up, and now we can finally fix you up, and before I forget... Here you go, buddy. He already looks better. Oh, yeah, definitely. Strength +2. Yes, please. And you want to be a sword and shield person, so I guess you're going, like, defense. Big defense. So I'm going to build Fenris as a protector. That also means I can do this. Here you go, buddy. It was nice to see your face for a while, but... plop. It looks kind of weird with the rest of the outfit, but you know what? That's okay. I'm sure he doesn't mind. He did just get a massive upgrade. So what's it actually do? Get out of here. What does it actually do? Willpower +1, critical hit +1, guard +5, armor +9, frontal protection skill. Oh, you can hide it. I'm going to wear it as it is for the time being. The person behind Fenris, let me know if you want me to hide your face or not, but I'm going to put it on for the time being. While this unit is supported, they are immune to bleeding, burning, and poison. This unit is engaged in combat and next to 2-3 allies. That's really cool. Nice. Right, anyway, that was worth it. Back down we go. Let's get to this farm, and then let's go break into this mine. I might need to camp again. I might be able to get to this farm before that happens, though. You can walk for a bit until this gets about halfway, and it's best to try do that. Oh god, what's going on here?
Are you mercenaries? Oh, blessed be the all-seeing eye. You are our last hope. I swear I will find a way to pay you.
For what?
You must warn my husband's friends. They need to come and help him. Yes, ask them to come. If only they could speak in his favor. Reason with the people who want to kill him for a handful of grain.
Oh, he stole a loaf of bread or he stole a handful of grain. Okay, so he's the Jean Valjean of this area. I mean, I'll go talk to him, but I'm not promising anything. Wouldn't mind a bar of soap, though.
My husband only told me that his friends live north of the lake, not far from here. Please come back quickly.
Hey, lady, don't rush me. We go at our own pace, thank you very much. What does Oddie say?
Do not take pity on this scoundrel. He fled his home country to come and steal our crops.
Interesting.
This Ediranian leech will be strung up for his crime. And soon, we'll all sleep easy.
I mean, I don't like the way he jives, you know? Can I steal from them whilst I'm here? No, I can't. I also don't have a thief, so I wouldn't be able to steal. Okay. Well, let us get over to that mine, and then we'll come back and deal with this at some point. Don't really like the vibe that Odie is giving off, but at the same time, they are being sort of doing some thievery, but at the same time, they are refugees and they're going to die if they don't thieve. So, hard stance to be on, isn't it? Right, let's camp. On the plus side, we're not going to be running out of food anytime soon because Yarman is a bread-making machine. Just call him the kiln because he is on fire. That wasn't very good. Let's go kill this place. I say the place, I mean the people in the place, Pedra Mountain. And then we can go and sack it for all this iron and then utilize it to build some more stuff and hopefully go and hire like maybe 1 or 2 people. I'd like 2, but I'll take 1. Okay, it's kind of spooky down here and having a torch would have been quite helpful. These guys ain't messing with their health. What's going on here? Is that just torch on the ground, deals 2 damage to all units, then creates a fire? So you're telling me I could just yeet it? Interesting. Who goes first? This henchman. Can I keep everyone generally away from this first character? How far can you move? You can actually move quite far. Have you got any movement up here or around? I guess technically there. If you can always stay away from the person who's going to attack first, generally speaking, you can make a bit of a difference in the combat start. Rolf, go there. I think you can't touch anyone else, right? No, you're going to be out of range. That should be alright. Now, Krista, if you stand here, do you throw it? You do throw it. Interesting. Okay, well that's good to know. I like all these things that you can just find on the floor and interact with. That is so much more than it used to be, and I'm very much all here for it. We've also got max valor points, so it'd be rude not to, you know? You knocked her into the fire, and then... Oh my god, that is amazingly brutal. And mean. Like, wow. I mean, she was probably already dead, let's be honest. So, it's your turn next. You've got the big old hammer. Yarman, apparently there's something going here. Falling rocks will kill any unit they hit. Maybe, just maybe, pull over there a bit, you know? Just, you know, stay away from the rock slide. Also, there was a fire, though. You're not going to be able to get close enough, are you? For shame. It's alright. So if we stand hither, let's get in front of his henchman. We'll go encouragement, so everyone in the area gains protection. Yep. Perfect. That means that damage taken is reduced by 30%. I think that is massive. And we can get started ripping through this person. You're probably going to get the charge up swing, I imagine, unless you've got a different ability. No, you have got the target ability. That's fine. I can live with that. Let's see what's going on round here. There does seem to be a lot of stabbing. Shame that you can't... I don't think they're in the right area. Yeah, you're only going to be able to hit one of them. A shame. Truly. God, that did not do a lot of damage. I guess ambush isn't really going to work unless I disengaged. Ambush performs 2 additional attacks, triggered when this unit attacks an engaged enemy from behind. There currently isn't anyone engaged, so fine. Oh, so Fenris unlocked the trait Shield Connoisseur. I completely forgot to check the new traits. That is something I will definitely do when we get out of here. Henchman, say hello to my little friend. Don't know what crit is Ela? 7%. He does crit a lot. You did get Glorious. Chance to generate 1 Valor point at the end of their turn. So just on the cuff. I mean, I'm kind of into that. Will it happen? I don't think it happened. Right, you're all going to target. I guess that's fine. Should be able to move Maul away from it, I think. I would hope. Nice. And then let's engage. Let's use Weakening, and then we'll be engaging, so we'll get our Valor point back. So it's basically a refund. Okay, wait a sec. There we go. There's the refund. Oh, you're going to try and Raw Dog Maul, are you? That's kind of on. Bloody hell, that. No wonder that kills a unit. Wow. Can you spin and hit them both? Don't mess with him, man. Do not mess with him. Now, if we stand, say, here, and then throw... I would do this, but I don't think there's... Oh, actually. I take that back completely. He destroyed her. Let me go here. And get my extra little Valor point. Yes, I will. That's slightly problematic, so I'm not going to do that. Who's going to go next? This henchman's going to go next. Now, can I get an angle... I need to get Fenris out, because otherwise he's going to get crushed by a rock. Give me a sec. You, get out of here. Out of a gene pool, please. And then... It's a bit awkward, because if I stand here, I'll be blocking Fenris in, but I would get a Valor point. Let's just stay out of it. Not ideal. Oh, you're engaged again. Well, shit, son. Get yourself out. He knows what he's about. And there's the galvanization. Right. Can you get away just because the rocks are going to land? That's cute. Good for you. Can I get around out of the fire? Don't stand in the fire. But get yourself angled in, like, let's say there. Should be alright. And I won't hit anyone good. And now, if I slowly creep in, I should be able to do this. Didn't even survive the first attack from Krista. That's wild. 2 damage ain't shit. Sorry, it ain't gonna cut it. Right, if you swing, you're gonna accidentally hit Maul. So, Ela... I was gonna say free him up, but, save that for another fight. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait because I don't want to hit Maul. I think that'd be quite rude, you know? That is getting dangerously close each time. And you can't technically... You're going to have to use this. Actually, you know what? No, do this. Whoop. Yeet, as the saying goes. And if we get back here... Now, technically, because he's targeting, does that mean that he's engaged? It must do. Okay, Maul's not messing. Is your first name Darth? Nice, and we also got a Deserter's Brigandine, which I can give someone who uses medium armor. Let me just repair everything very quickly and continue, and then we can go into the mine, although I will quickly check everyone who can use I think Krista can use it. I think Fenris can use it. I don't know about you. You need to unlock it at level 3. Maul, I think, is light. Yes, I think it's light regardless. So I think it will be Krista who will be taking it, which is fine. Although we do lose armor. Like, technically the Rags is better armor, weirdly enough, but the guard will go up by 8%, which is saying something. Is yours better or worse? Okay, fine, I'll give it to someone who it is better for. Man, Fenris looks a lot different to what we did at the start of this episode, let me tell you. Right, mining we shall go. Let me just quickly wrap this up, because there's a lot to do. Okay, let's get back out. Let's head back to Strongcap. Let's hopefully hire some more people. Fenris did also become an apprentice miner, so he can now get some precious stones. So I've now got some rubies and some sapphires, which I can just sell in the grand scheme of things. Today is going really well, let me tell you. Don't worry, we'll get attacked by like some ghost walls and everyone will die. The game will shift, don't worry. Okay, so I've got a bit of a gander outside of Strongcap to see if I can find any wood, and I have gotten to the Lumbermill. I also did buy a weapon from those guys because it was surprisingly cheap. So Yarman now has the Elazarian halberd, so it does a different skill, but the strength increase is massive. Let me go quickly check out this Lumbermill quickly, because man, I need wood. If I can get loads of wood, I can then actually build a lot more things at the blacksmith and give us a big old upgrade. Are you using this? Apparently you are. How about this hemp? I can always take the hemp, but I can never steal the wood. What about here? Ooh, a key. Hi, Innes.
I am terribly sorry, mercenaries, but there is nothing of interest for you here.
That means there's definitely something of interest for us here.
This is but a simple sawmill, and I am its humble owner.
And is that the reason you're dressed like a bandit? Can I? Because she's defined as the owner, that's probably like a computer says no. Gee, I wonder what is down here. Funnily enough, I do actually remember what happens in this, so don't worry. I will just take this. Oh, I'll take this manual just so I can do this. It's kind of weird that it puts it into your inventory that you then have to go back out to then use it. It'd be better if you just grabbed it and then you're using it. You know? Whatever. It's a small thing. I am going to quickly learn saddlebags just so I can equip it to our horse. I should also go buy another horse because, wow, we suddenly got loads of crowns. Let me just talk to the refugees.
This woman promised us honest labor, and look what we got. We're treated worse than slaves.
Yeah, this isn't on. I know we're like morally grey, but this isn't on.
And the guard turns a blind eye. But then again, why would anyone help Ediranians?
They've technically done nothing wrong. We're not breaking the rules. They've just been treated as slaves. So I'm going to help them.
Don't hurt me. If they flog me one more time...
This is brutal, man. Right, okay then. Well, we found our heading when we get upstairs. Oh, look, she's gone. Does that mean I can take this now? Perfect. Okay, I actually have the wood to actually build stuff now, so when we go back, that won't be a problem anymore. She's cheesed it, hasn't she? Oh, no, there she is.
Sadly for you, ransacking a slaver's basement tends to be a bad idea.
Ransacking the D's Hurters is an even worse idea. Get 'em, boys and girls. So Lee's aggression, what does that do? Crit increase by 40. So really killing Innes would be the best way about it. There is a lot of them. There's a lot of poachers that way. I wonder if I can get her dealt with sooner rather than later. I'm a little bit worried about... Let me put Ela here, I guess. And I will put Krista here. And then I guess I'll put you there. That should be alright. I need to lock her down so I can try and deal with her as quickly as possible. First things first, let me use protection. Very funny. Yes, I'm laughing. Don't worry. Is that technically not... Am I technically not that silly? And now that I've used his ability, I've got to do it. Okay, well, I guess I'm using it to go lock him off. That's unfortunate. It's on an angle. And I can't attack on an angle. But you will rip apart their armor completely. You're going to get shot off. I hope it's not a crit, but it probably will be. It isn't. Lucky days. Innes, how far can you move? Oh, you're probably going to get us regardless. Well, I'm going to move Ela. Actually... Hang about. Real call shot. Nerd. How far can you move now? Yeah, that's what I thought. Stay exactly where you are. Move a little bit closer and just pepper her. Kill her, they lose their crit. We take out their leader straight away. Not this time. Bud? Right, who's next? Hoodlum's next. I'm assuming we probably can't hit them both at that angle, unfortunately. So you know what? Let's just go a bit nuts. I don't actually have any things at the moment. I don't need Valor points, which is a shame. So I'm just going to have to deal with it. Now, what does this do? Defensive position. Is it just that is what that is? So if I stand like here and go defensive position, you still just attack them in general. Okay, move back here. Give me a Valor point, please. Thanks. Who are you going to attack? Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, okay. I did think you were going to go Fenris, but I wasn't sure when that happened. Who's next? This hoodlum. Maul, throw it. Can I swing and hit them both? No. That's fine. She's not getting a turn, at least. An axe throw. A crit axe throw. Sick. Okay, Rolf. Get in there, my son. Get me a point for getting engaged. Not in that way. I don't think you want to be engaged in us. Unless... unless... And then if you want to taunt and weaken, that would be great. That means she's going to do way less damage. And we get to hear Rolf's very hideous laugh. That's part of the lore now, it seems. Oh, can you imagine if he shot Innes? That would have been amazing. Well, Rolf, you got pushed back. He's not going to take no. He's going to keep again. And technically, I'm going to get another point. So, if anything, that was worth it. And now use them to eviscerate her. Well, that's what you get for being a slave driver. Although, maybe Rolf needs some new executions, because... ouch. That was pretty brutal. Let me have a quick look at this. So you've got Tough now, with a chance to not suffer injuries in combat, and Glorious, once again, Valor points at the end of their turn. The traits are stacking up. Krista has got Risk bonus, which is increased wages, but she's a giant, so Strength and Dexterity increased by 5% when a two-handed weapon is equipped. That's quite handy. I am just going to quickly breeze through these, because I didn't do it earlier. Thick Skin is already the same, and you got Shield Connoisseur, so 5% additional guard when holding the shield. That's pretty damn good. And you're lively, so your Strength and Dexterity is increased by 5% when a one-handed weapon is equipped. Yeah, all of these are good. None of these are bad. Just to clarify. Don't swing the wrong way. There we go, that's the right way. Can you shoot them from there? Probably... well, probably yes, we'll get to kill them. Getting damn close, though. Right, what are you up to, you scumbag? Okay, Fenris is injured, but he's effectively doing his job, really. That is what he does. Move behind him. Defensive position. Damn, that's that halberd. That was definitely a worthwhile buy. Classic, you love to see it. Just stick and move. Stick and move. Don't mess, no messing. Just kill him. Move on. On to next. I don't think you're going to be close enough, so let's just go kill this poacher. It's probably going to do some damage. Yeah, just to the armor, though. Armor's repairable. Lives? Not so much. Healer, seal the deal. Put one in his head, will you? I have expected it to activate where it did, but unfortunately it didn't. And there it is. We also got the ringleader's coif. So let's see. This coif is covered with a layer of boiled leather, turning a simple hat into a proper helmet. Willpower +1, crit, hit +1%, and armor +5. Assassin's Shrinch 9? Damage increased by 25% against poisoned units. I mean, that's a Maul thing if I ever did see it. Let me just grab that. Let me go over to Maul. Here's a little hat for you. There you go. Very nice. And Stomper will level up. Oh, look at Stomper. So carrying capacity is increased by 10. This unit can now fight and wears. Done. Just done. Absolutely done, mate. You know what? And then put your strength up. Man, this is gonna be great. I need some horse armor. Right. Let's get back to Stromcap. How have I lost it? There it is. Can I get there before this runs out? I guess we'll see. I might have to camp on the way there. Okay, we are absolutely rocketing through the levels. Krista is now an experienced blacksmith, so strength +4, can learn blueprints and forge items at experience rank, and alter items to increase their quality. Unfortunately, I only had enough to make a level 2 light armor, but I can now give that to Maul to increase his movement and general armor, so that's really handy. Ela, what is yours? Is light +12, that's +11. Does anyone have worse than that? +8, so grab that very quickly. I'll keep that for a second just in case we find someone who I can utilize that in the tavern, and then I'm going to sell a few things. Okay, so currently just camping in Stromcap at the moment. I will go have a look at the tavern after this. I think the one downside I found in early access, I don't know if it's still the same now, is that you can only really hire people in one area per region, and they don't seem to refresh as fast, so I guess we'll see what's there. I do have a few choices where I can pick those, so it gives me the options. We now also have the camp chest, which is very handy. I might put some stuff in there in the future. Actually, no, I'm going to put that in there. Keeping this stuff for a rainy day for a new person. I will quickly do one of two things. First things first, let's get these PP in. Safeguarding. No injuries, very cool. And then famous. Next level unlock, please. Very cool. Level 2 for power and glory. So let's have a look at this. Bravest of the brave. Maximum value is increased by 1. I think that's quite good. Forging left-handed weapons require -1 parts of each. Oh, right. I was like, what? People can be, like, determined in the left hands? That took me a second to go, oh, right. Your troops can rely on passionate and diligent blacksmiths. Forged weapon stats increased by 10%. Forged armor stats increased by 10%. That's amazing. Sale price as well. Strict rationing. There's a lot to do with food reducing. Forged armor have 1 additional armor layer. That's really cool. Experience gain in combat increased by 10%. Influence gain after battle. I don't know. I'm going to go Art of the Forge just because we are building a lot of stuff right now. Let me have a look at these quickly to see if we've got any others ticked off. We don't at the moment, but I do have another knowledge point to use, wouldn't you know it? I don't know if I can unlock anything down here. Ooh, the campfire would be quite handy. Increase happiness, you can burn wood to create coal during a rest. We have a better, or we just have a workshop in general. We've got a hitching post. I assume that's a better cooking pot? Yeah, it is a better cooking pot in general. Okay, so you can actually also get upgraded versions of the camp stuff. A whip. You can whip your companions to encourage them to work. I don't think we're going down that route just yet. You know what? I'm actually going to learn to build maybe a better tent. That would be kind of cool. Actually, no. I'm going to give the variation a bit to our cook because he's been working very hard. So let's do grilled carp. That way, whenever, you know, Rolf fishes or something, Yarman can then cook it for us. I think there's a good synergy there. So you're going to go there, you're going to go there, you're going to go there. You guys are going to stay in the tent. That's very valid. I don't have anything to pay, and we're behind walls. It's only 19 for the meal as well. Let me just use those mushrooms because I might as well. That's a perch, not a carp. And I assume because there's a difference in the fish, it makes a difference in what we can cook with. Hey, all fish are different. All fish aren't just one fish, you know? Not that I'm trying to teach a biology course here. Yeah, I know I can make them as a captain game. I'm waiting for everyone to make a decision after we finish this episode. Yarman has something to say, though. If only my parents could see me now, they'd be so proud of the fighter I've become. Write to loved ones and share your past success. Suggested by Maul. Maul suggests a lot of stuff. Gains plus 13 XP. Celebrate success with the group. What's the relationship with close companions? Show off your skills. Gain 1 aptitude point. You know what? Let's celebrate, and you get +1 relationship with close companions. Although, I don't know if any of them count as close companions. Can I go into, like, here and will it show, like, is there, like, a relationship thing somewhere in here that I'm not seeing? Oh, yeah. The relationships can evolve through combat interactions as well. They're close to the camp, affecting the troops' overall happiness. So will this actually do anything because he's not close to anyone? I guess in that case, just get the XP then. And it's suggested by Maul, so if it's suggested by Maul, Maul might like you more? Maybe? Yeah, it doesn't really say anyone's... I don't know if that would have made someone close to you or not, but I didn't want to risk, you know, wasting it. What are you on now? That's not bad. Let me go have a quick look at the tavern and hope there's someone who spawned there. Okay, we are indeed in luck, as someone who I've been waiting around for a while has actually spawned. So I would like to introduce Duchess Cora. So you are going to be a fighter. You come in as level 2, to be fair, so we might be able to upgrade you pretty quickly. So I've gone fighter instead. So now we've got a swordmaster, a fighter, and a protector in the group. Generally speaking, fighters are still going to be pretty good with the old sword and shield, but I'll look to upgrade you at the start of the next episode and see what we can put together. But that makes us at 8 people. I mean, 7 people on a horse. I am also going to buy another horse at the start of the next episode as well, and then Stomper can actually get involved in the actual fighting. I mean, I could also make Stomper the captain. So there is that. But I will leave it there for today. I'm glad we did manage to find another person. I will try and like up that a bit more next episode, but at the same time, I can only do as much as the Feast Inn will provide us with people. And we'll try and get more into this as well. But as always, if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to check out the rest of the channel. I'm sure there's more in there that you will enjoy. Feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know next time we're going out with these Hurters in Wartales, as well as Scrotums in Battle Brothers and the Missionaries in the Iron Oath. As said always, if you would like a character in this series, feel free to let me know in the comments below, or feel free to join the Northern Discord and let me know in the server, as the list is picking up quite a bit. Otherwise, it's going to be ciao for now for me, guys and girls. Until next time.